Okay, I'm here in the cemetery. I've been sent to find this Joanna, whatever, Berman or something. Aha! Found them right here. See? I guess these are my great grandparents on my grandmother's side, on my mother's side. Not going to film this too terribly long. But here they are. Great grandparents. Hi. Anyways, back to the car. It's wet and it's cold. A white castle.
Yes, there is. I see what looks like it might be a Spanish supermarket here. And this used to be where it says liquidation. That used to be a drugstore. It used to be a drugstore on that corner many years ago. And over on this side, Heather, is Sen High School. That's the high school that Grandma Brown graduated from. That's the high school I would have gone to if I'd stayed here in the city. That's Sen. This guy wants to get over. Okay. I don't go straight.
Heart of Chicago.
Here.
That looked pretty neat. I decided to film that.
This is Ridge Avenue, okay? And right up here is Clark Street. Now this is my old neighborhood. We used to walk down here. There used to be a grocery store right on the corner over there. Where you see that white building that says for lease? That area used to be a grocery store. Mother was born on.
My grandmother was born in Hollywood.
Avenue.
It was an omen. It says do not enter.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to pull over here. Why am I going to enter this? Well, your grandmother was born in 1623. Hollywood.
It's the same house. They haven't redone anything.
Well, I'm sure there is because, Heather, there are 4 mailboxes. And this was a single-family home. At one time. Or if nothing else, then it was 2 apartments, one below and one above. But there were not 4 apartments. You can see they have 4 mailboxes on the door, and it wouldn't have been 4 mailboxes.
Let's go get a better view. Maybe.
So, and gosh, here's one right here for rent, right next door to the house my mother was born in. And here they have 3 apartments. So I bet there's one in the basement, first and second. Now, how they have this one divided up into 4, I have no clue. I got hand-me-down clothes from their oldest daughter. Okay, see this right here? This probably would have gone up to our front staircase. I'm guessing. I bet there it is. This is left from the sidewalk. Yep. This is where I lived.
This is where Mommy first lived. For the first 10 years of her life.
That's right.
Even though the house is no longer there, this is where she first lived.
That's it.
Now it's a garden.
And it's called Gethsemane on top of it. Are you impressed?
Yeah, now I have hiccups again.
alleys. Across the street, they'd have a hopscotch painted on the alleyway, and the whole neighborhood, all the neighborhood kids would get together and they have these big hopscotch episodes. Live here, and I had a crush on their oldest son. This is where I had my tooth knocked out the first time. We were playing in the backyard. But anyway, this would have been his backyard. Then there was our backyard. So I'm guessing where I'm standing right now would have probably been where my house was. I'm standing here is where the Dvorak's house would have been, because there's the little house I was telling you about. I used to play in that house. Second floor, bedroom up there. Very small house. Little living room in the front. Okay, the house ends here. And this is where the fence would be between our house and their house. And I can show you pictures at home. Where this is the place. I'll show you the black and white pictures. That's the place where our neighbors would live. And that used to be enclosed, that little porchway. And you wouldn't enter there, you would enter straight ahead into the kitchen. So, that's how it was. I'll just go by my mom's
Okay,
old house.
first I get a cold. I had cold while visiting here. Now, this is as I yawn. Second time I get the hiccups while I'm out here. What is up with that? I come back to Chicago to get sick and to get hiccups. I don't understand it. Ugh. We're here at the Swedish Museum in Chicago. We just came from the Swedish bakery and we are at the Swedish Museum now. We picked up, what was it, half a pound of cookies?
Yeah.
At the bakery. So, yum yum, really good. Anyways, this is the Swedish Museum and it's closed, so we can't go inside, but I thought I'd let you know that's where we are right now.
You could take a picture of the window.
So, here's what's in the window. We got the Swedish horses.
Oh, there's a kid in there. I wonder why. I see a kid outside.
I don't know. Here's some Swedish stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry for the glare. But, yeah.
I'm sure.
Swedish status update.
Oh my God.
So, they let us into the store of the museum for a few minutes. Apparently they closed at 4, and it's just around 4 right now. So, they closed at 4, but they let us in to at least look at the store, which was very nice. And hitting the museum part will just have to happen another time. But, here is the big Swedish horse with Chicago pride. See? It's got Chicago on it. Isn't that nifty? And it's a horsey. Nay! A Swedish horse. So that's pretty cool.
When we were going along here,
Anyways, we're gonna head back to the car. And I think we're leaving the city now and heading to the Cheesecake Factory, which I seem to go to so much lately. But that's what happens when you have a lot of coupons. Anyways, see you later.